Welcome. For this next practice, we're going to be doing a series or a practice for increasing circulation in the body and decreasing fatigue. So we're going to be doing some dynamic movements to really get the blood flowing, to wake up the body, to wake up the mind. So we'll start in a standing position, the feet about hip-width apart, hands joining at the heart center in a prayer position. So standing here, press down through your feet, lift up tall to the crown of your head. And take a moment here to just anchor and arrive here in your mat, here in this moment. Notice your breath as it moves through your nose, inhaling the body, filling like a balloon. And exhaling, softening, and releasing the breath. Let's do 2 more deep, full breaths, inhaling, filling up. Exhaling, releasing the breath out. And 1 more deep breath in. Exhaling, deep breath out. On your next inhale, sweep your arms out to the sides and up. And really feel your arms lengthen, the fingers spread nice and wide. And then exhale, join your palms, and let the hands come back to heart center. Inhale, arms out to the sides and up. Really breathing in deeply, feeling the sides of the ribs expand. Exhale, hands coming back to the heart. And 1 more time, inhale, lifting up. And exhaling, hands to heart center. Let's release the hands, bring the hands to the hips. And we're going to do a sequential opening warm-up to really open up every major joint in the body. You can start by shifting all of your weight into your right foot, bending your left knee, and take the left foot forward. Just start here, feeling your balance, and maybe starting to rotate your right ankle. Circling it in one direction and the other. Point and flex the foot a few times. And then return the right foot down to the mat. Next, bend your left knee and take the left foot forward, just taking a moment to feel your balance. And then rotate the ankle. Reverse direction. And point and flex the foot, opening up the bones within the foot, creating space in the ankle joint. Then return the left foot down next to your right. Go ahead and bend both knees and take your hands onto your knees. And let the knees circle around the ankles, rolling, massaging the bottoms of the feet as you circle the knees. If you've ever had knee pain, you know that it can keep you from staying active. And so it's important when we're looking at health to keep the body active and to keep moving. So let's reverse the direction, moving that synovial fluid around the knee joint. And then drawing the knees back to center. Return your hands to your hips, step the feet a little bit wider, and start to move your hips around. Opening up, just feeling the waist, the front body, and the back body. The breath is long and deep. And just seeing your rotation, just seeing what's possible here. Noticing which areas within the hips are open and which areas within the hips might be tight. Really trying to create a smooth circle as much as you can. And then reverse directions. Allow the hips to come all the way back to center. Step the feet back in so the feet come underneath the hips. Let the arms hang down. Shake out the arms a little. Let the arms hang and then roll the shoulders back and down. You can even bend your elbows, getting a nice big rotation through the shoulders, opening up the chest, opening up the ribs. And then draw the shoulders back and down. Extend the arms forward and rotate the wrists. Reverse the direction. And then open and close the hands a few times, bringing circulation all the way into the fingertips. Allow the hands to come back to the hips. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Use an inhale to allow your right ear to come to your right shoulder. And then exhale, chin comes to the chest, and the left ear comes to the left shoulder. Inhaling, head releases to the right. Exhaling, head releases to the left. Use an inhale to draw the head back to center. So for the next set of postures, we're going to link the postures with the breath. This is a little bit more of a dynamic movement, really working to stabilize the core of the body by coming up onto the tippy toes and really working the core to create more balance. So from a steady stance, use your inhalation, come up off of the heels onto the balls of the feet and lift the right hand all the way up. Exhale, scoop the right arm down as the heels come down. Inhale, left arm rises up, lifting up onto the balls of the feet, heart lifts, and exhale, sweep the arm behind as the heels come down. Inhale, both arms lift up, nice and tall, spread the fingers, and exhale, sweep the arms back and down. Inhale, right arm lifts. Really feel the muscles in the legs engage as the knees lift up towards the hips. Exhale, release, right arm down. Inhale, left arm sweeps up, rising, reaching, opening, and exhale, release back to the earth. Inhale, both arms lift up, growing tall, growing strong through the core, lifting through the fingertips, and exhale, sweep the arms down. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, right arm releases. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, left arm releases. Inhale, both arms lift, rising up off of the heels, belly strong. And exhale, release the arms back and down. Take a moment here to just shake out, releasing all the work that you've done in the muscles, just sort of letting them take a moment to soften. Start to find your way to the front of your mat and come back to that steady stance with the feet right underneath the hips. From here, join your hands together at heart center. We'll move through some half sun salutations. These sun salutations are designed to warm the body, heat the body up, just like the sun heats up the earth, and increase circulation through the body, and start to brighten and clear awareness in the mind. So starting to sharpen the intellect. So we'll go through it one time, very slowly, and then we'll do it a few times, moving a little bit more rapidly. Starting with an inhalation, inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides and up, spreading the fingers wide, lifting tall to the crown of the head. Turn the palms out and exhale, swan dive forward, letting your hands come onto your shins. Allow the head to bow. Find a few breaths here. This is a forward fold. Inhale deeply. Exhale, relax. Let your hips shift forward so the hips come over the ankles. Belly's lifted, and the chest is relaxed. On your next inhale, lift up halfway, trying to bring the body to a 90-degree angle. Spine is long, gaze is down, legs are straight, maybe finding a little bit of a micro bend in the knees. Take a deep breath in here as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow forward. Bend your knees. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides and strongly press down through your feet as you lift up and look up. Exhale, hands come back to the heart center. Moving through it a little bit more quickly with one breath and one movement. Inhale, arms out to the sides and up, maybe even looking up. Exhale, turn the palms out and dive forward. Fingertips to your shins. Inhale, rise halfway, long, flat back. Exhale, bow. Inhale, arms out to the sides, rise all the way up. look up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms out to the sides and up. Exhale, palms turn out, swan diving forward. Fingertips to the shins, inhale, rise halfway. Feel the strength in the legs and the core of the body. Exhale, bow forward. Bend the knees, inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, reach up, look up, maybe even taking a little back bend. And then exhale, hands back to heart center, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths here. Feeling into this heat and circulation that you've created in the body, and tapping into the clarity that you've created in the mind. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Gently release your hands, and open your eyes. We're going to now link these half sun salutations to a full sun salutation, adding in a few more postures. So coming back to your starting place, use an inhalation and reach the arms out to the sides and up, maybe even looking up. Exhale, swan dive forward, bowing over the legs. Inhale, rise halfway, flat back, shoulder blades even drawing together. Exhale, bow forward. This time bend your knees, plant your hands, and step the feet back. You're welcome to take the knees down to the earth. This is a great way to support the lower back, or the knees can be lifted and the spine straight. In both positions, make sure the navel's engaged, the heels are pressing back, and the crown of the head is extending forward. Take a deep breath in as you feel the strength in the body, the heat that you're building. And then use an exhale, lower your knees, bend your elbows back towards your hips, and bring your chest forward to lower down. Tops of your feet will come flat. Even lift and lengthen your legs towards the back edge of your mat. Roll the shoulders back and down. Neck is long. Use an inhale, press through your hips and lift your chest up. Exhale, let your body come down. Inhale, lifting the chest up, curling the upper spine, keeping the hips anchored down onto your mat. Exhale, slowly lower forward. Moving with your breath, inhaling to rise. Exhaling to lower. Increasing the flexibility in the spine, creating strength in the arms. Opening up the chest to increase the capacity of the lungs to hold oxygen and air. And one more deep breath in, lifting up. Press all the way up onto your knees. And then we're going to exhale, tuck the toes under. Lift the knees up, hips lift up. And then start to press your heels and your hips back to a downward dog. In downward dog, it's important that you are gripping your fingertips and extending back through the heels. This is a strong pose, so feel the muscles working. Feel the joints of the elbows and the knees a little soft. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lower to your knees. Hips will come back to the heels and rest in a child's pose. Forehead coming to your mat. As you rest in child's, allow the breath to fill the back body, just noticing the heat that you've generated, feeling the body and mind waking up. Inhale, start to come forward back to hands and knees, and then tuck the toes under. Strongly hugging into the navel. Inhale, lift the knees, lift the hips, and exhale back to that downward dog position. Take a deep breath in as you lift the hips, as you draw the heart back towards the thighs, and then exhale, walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. Bending your knees as much as you need to. Your fingertips will come back to your shins. Inhale, rise halfway, long, flat back. Exhale, bow. Bend your knees and inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, rising up, looking up, maybe even arching back a little. And exhale, hands back to heart center, completing one round of Sun Salutations. We'll do one more Sun Salutation, moving through that flow with one breath and one movement. Finding a steady stance, lift up tall from the crown of the head. And use an inhale, sweep your arms out to the sides and up, looking up. Exhale, swan dive forward, forward bend. Inhale, rise halfway, flat back. Exhale, bow, plant your hands, step the feet back to a plank pose. Inhale, lengthen the spine, feel the strength in the body. Exhale, lower to your knees and down to your chest. Tops of the feet flat. Inhale, lift the heart up, cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise up halfway, flat spine. Exhale, bow. Inhale, arms out to the sides, reach up, lift up, even arch back. And exhale, hands to the heart center in a prayer position. You're welcome to repeat that sequence as many times as you'd like. Deep breath here, inhaling and exhale. Your next inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides and up. Big breath as you stretch. Exhale, bow over to your right side, stretching to the left side of the body. Inhale, lift up to center. Exhale, bow to your left. Inhale, lift up through center. And exhale, bend your knees and sit your hips back into a chair pose. This is a very strong pose. It brings a lot of circulation into the legs. It also brings a little bit of compression into the abdominal organs. So lift the navel. If this is too much for your lower back, let the hands come to rest on the hips. But really work to bring the hips back. This is going to increase that heat, that fire in the body. See if you can find 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, sink your weight back into your heels. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Take another deep breath in. And then exhale, fold forward. Let your hands come all the way down. Bend your knees. Step your feet back to a plank position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the knees, lower the hips, lower the chest. Tops of the feet flat. Inhale, heart lifts up. Exhale, come back to the knees. And now we're going to come to a tabletop position. So walk your hands back under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Toes will tuck under, spine is long. Use an inhalation to reach your right leg straight back. Let the hips become neutral, so the right inner thigh lifts up as the right hip drops down, toes point down. And we'll inhale, reach the right leg back, and then point the toes, and exhale, draw the knee in towards the nose. Inhale, extend back, flexing the foot, feeling the strength in the thighs, the strength in the core. Exhale, point the toes, draw the knee in towards the nose. A few more times. This is really good for increasing circulation and also to help you cleanse and squeeze any stagnation in the internal organs. A few more times. As you exhale, really lift the belly, round the spine up. As you inhale, lengthen the spine and reach the heel back. Really focusing on that compression as you exhale. If it feels okay, maybe that left hand comes forward, finding opposite arm and opposite leg. Inhaling to extend. Exhale to contract. Then inhale, reaching forward and back. Exhale, release the hand and the knee. Gently move your hips from side to side, shaking it out. Find your way back to center. If you find that this is bothering your wrists, you can also come onto your knuckles or take the front edge of your mat and roll it up and press the palms into the mat. toes tucked under. Inhale, extend your left leg straight back. Inner thigh rolls up, hip drops down. Feel both hips are nice and neutral, belly's engaged. Use an inhale as you press the left heel back. Exhale, point the toes, draw the nose in towards the knee, and round the spine. Inhale, extend back, flexing the foot. Exhale, point the toes, and round in. Moving here with your breath, inhaling to open, to extend, to create space. Exhale, pointing the toes, and pressing the breath out as you lift the belly up towards the spine. Feeling here the balance of extension and this quality of drawing in, this quality of compression. If you'd like, you can also start to use your right arm. Inhaling, drawing the right arm forward. Exhaling, drawing the arm in towards the navel. Inhale, extend, reach. Exhale, draw in. Body should be feeling warm. So just working to a place where you're feeling challenged, but you're not feeling any pain in the body. Resting anytime you need to. Maybe finding one or two more. And then using an exhalation to bring the hand down, the knee down, and find your way into child's, lifting up onto the fingertips, elbows lift. So this is called crouched child's. Keeping the arms active, the shoulders drawing back towards the hips. Forehead lifted away from the mat. Take a deep breath in. Feel the strength in your arms as you exhale and melt the heart down. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. Your hands come flat, and then inhale, come forward, hands and knees. And then we're going to find a seated position. You can either come to sit back on the heels. If this feels uncomfortable on the knees or hips, then you can come all the way down to a seated position. This next pose is a really good way to increase the flow of blood through the internal organs. And we're going to use a little bit of a more rapid breath. The hands will come to the shoulders, fingertips to the front, thumbs to the back. Spine is long, belly is engaged. So we want to really feel the organs drawing in towards the center of the body. And you'll inhale and you'll twist to your left. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Moving a little faster. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And you'll just keep moving with the breath, inhaling left, exhaling right, finding a pace that will work for your body. The eyes can be open or closed. Let yourself move with a little bit of momentum. Maybe even moving so quickly that the momentum is carrying you from side to side with the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. As you move, imagining this posture like a washing machine, washing out the organs, washing out and detoxifying the blood. A few more breaths, just working with your own abilities, working with what feels good, knowing that you can always stop if you need to. Head is staying centered and neutral. On your next inhale, come to center and lift the arms up. And then exhale, allow the arms to float down, resting on the thighs, palms facing up. Close your eyes and take a moment to feel the effects of this posture. You might notice some tingling in the body, some lightness in the body, maybe a little more energy in the body and mind. This particular posture just helps to free up any areas where there might be blocks in the body and the mind, and really helps us to feel like there's just more space and more capacity for our blood to flow freely throughout the entire system. Inhale, open the eyes, lift the arms up. Being grateful for your life, for all the things that remind you of your strength and your greatness. And exhale, shake it out. This concludes our practice for energy.